The episode name is The Butterfly and the River. It begins with a flashback showing Marshall as a child drawn to making music even though his mom never allowed it. One day in the park he hears the Ice Queen singing. When he drops his ice cream and expects her to be angry, she instead makes a mess on herself to make him feel better, gives him her keyboard and they make music together. Someone is secretly spying on them during this moment. We then return to Fionna, Cake and Hunter's visit, where Fionna and Cake ask her about the heart of the forest. Hunter's visit explains it's a portal and she needs to find the heart of this world to get back home. Fionna remembers the oldest tree in the city. Hunter's visits immediately ask her to take her to it. We then cut to Marshall playing guitar while Gary bakes. Marshall apologizes for being in the way, but Gary reassures him. In a nervous slip, Gary invites Marshall to meet his parents, and Marshall immediately agrees. Next, the scene shifts to Fionna, Cake and Hunter's visit as they arrive to the tree, which is revealed to be the Adventure Time treehouse. Hunter's visit cuts off her hand to activate the heart, but it doesn't work. Fionna then gets a call from both Marshall and Gary, each wanting to talk to her about their relationship worries. So she leaves Cake to watch over the Hunter's visit. Meanwhile, Marshall is panicking about meeting Gary's parents, and Gary is panicking about what Marshall will think of his child at home. Both are overthinking while the spy continues watching Marshall. Back with Cake and Hunter's visit, Monochromicon asks Cake out for a date, but in the meanwhile, Hunter's visit realizes that music activates the trees, magic and everything begins shaking and both of them are transported somewhere. Fionna meets Flamers asking for help with the venue to make money for the sweet spot. He takes her to his studio where he's recording with this world's rap beer. Cake and Hunter's visit appear inside what seems to be the heart of the world, then step through a portal that takes them into the original Fionna and Cake world, right as the wave that made everything normal hits. Hunter's visit says this still isn't the forest heart. Gary and Marshall arrive at Gary's parents' house, who are extremely sweet. After watching an old childhood tape of Gary, they ask Marshall to play music. Marshall sings a song about unforgettable friends, flashing back to the Ice Queen. Cake and Hunter's visit enter another past timeline and watch young Marshall playing before being hit with a normalizing beam. Cake kills a spider to protect a butterfly, referencing the butterfly effect, and they enter a far future portal, finding everything covered in webs with giant butterflies. Baby Finn with butterfly wings haunts them, and Peppermint Butler through a necklace explains that an epidemic of butterflies began thousands of years ago because of that small mood with the spider and the butterfly. Cake swears in shock and they head back. Marshall tells Gary that his controlling behavior reminds him of his mother. Gary encourages him to express emotions through music the way Gary does with baking. Fionna discovers that Queenie is already moving ahead with her sweet spot plan despite their deal, so she renegotiates, raising the amount from 50 to 70k. And as she leaves, she senses someone following her and catches a spy. Back with Cake and Hunter's visit, Cake travels briefly into reality where Fionna works for Marshall's mom. They return and Hunter's visit suddenly throws up Cake. Cake immediately kills the butterfly again, saying she saved the future this time. Hunter's visit's horns have grown back, restoring her to her full form. The scene then cuts to Spy, who is shown working for Marshall's mom, before Fionna then walks into the room. Finally, we cut to Simon, who uses the demonic wishing eye, returning to the strange world. He asks Wishy if he can save Finn. Wishy doesn't know but says he will try and then says he is like a new man. But then when we see Finn back in the normal world, he suddenly begins looking more Boris. Simon yells Wishy name as the episode ends. So that's all for this video. If you would like to see more Fionna and Cake episode breakdowns, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. Also let us know your thoughts about this in the comments. Thanks for watching.